Welcome back. Spring is in the air and officially starts this Thursday, March 20th. Today's Motivational Monday topic focuses on helping others see the beauty of the season through your lens.
Right. Award-winning author, speaker, and friend Stacy Hawkins Adams is here to share more. Thanks for coming in again today.
Thank you for having me.
All right. So I kind of got a little confused when we were talking about what you're saying, seeing the beauty of spring and the season through your lens, helping other people do that. How's that work?
Well, you know, that means that you have to see the beauty of it yourself first.
Yeah.
And the reason we wanted to focus on this today is because we've had a pretty interesting, challenging beginning of 2025.
Yes, we have.
I have a friend who moved here from California, and I told him, come on, the winters are mild. He moved here.
And we've even had an earthquake. Right?
Yeah.
We've had an earthquake. We've had a water crisis. We've had so much going on. People are dealing with things, work-wise, all kinds of things are going on. So it may be a challenging season for people to be excited about the budding of spring and the newness of spring, because they may be stuck in whatever they're challenged with. So this is an opportunity for you to pause, for us to pause personally and say, what do I like about this season of unfolding? What's exciting to me? What's hopeful to me? What's putting a smile on my face despite the challenges? And then share that hope with others.
And you know, it's not necessarily sharing hope even through words. It's just how we act. It's our energy. It's how we go into a room and let folks know that it's going to be all right, and this is a beautiful day.
That's so important to say, because we always talk about sometimes just sharing a smile with others, and also realizing that wherever you are is not where you'll always be, because spring represents change. We're coming out of this season of hibernation. Like you mentioned, we're all tired of the snow. The flowers are budding, but the flowers have to push through the soil to bud. The butterflies have to come out of their cocoon, out of that caterpillar metamorphosis stage. So really, spring is a season of unfolding. It doesn't have to be finished, it doesn't have to be perfect, but it's a reminder that we're on the way to someplace better.
People obviously have their favorite kind of spring thing, the thing they remember about spring. When I was in the radio, every year I would write a poem about forsythia. Forsythia. Anyway, that was my thing. So it was a spring thing. Do you have one of those things that you like to do?
The thing I like about spring most is that my name Stacy means of the springtime.
Nice.
I'm trying to be walking spring, and I love that, because to me that's just this personal representation of who I am, who I can be, who I can be to others. So I do try to take that energy, that joy. If I see someone, I'll try to look in their eyes. I've always also said when you look in the eyes, if someone's eyes are not smiling, even if their lips are smiling, that lets you know that there's more to that story, and maybe more compassion is needed. So for me, it's that. I love fresh flowers, so I love tulips. Just the longer days. I love when we spring forward and now we've got a longer day and more sunshine. So that's it for me.
Sometimes it's about just enjoying and embodying those simple pleasures.
Yes.
Everything doesn't have to be grandiose. It doesn't have to be a grand gesture, but you know, like I too have been in a pretty darn good mood since we have sunlight later in the day, and I feel like I get so much more done, and it just puts a smile on my face.
Right. And then when folks come to you with challenges, always listen, because that's a gift, to listen when someone shares and help them walk through that, stand in that season with them, but then also remind them that there is another side, there's more to come, and just be that hopeful representation for them.
I do, you know, you started off by mentioning the times that we've been through since January. I don't think anybody's going to complain about spring arriving this year. We need it, and that change that you're talking about, that smile that comes with spring and looking in others' eyes. Obviously, I think for me it's going to be a little easier this year than it has been when we have like spring in January, like we always talk about.
Yes, exactly.
You always brighten up our day.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming in again today.
Always love chatting with you for Motivational Monday, and Stacy offers weekly Motivational Monday emails. If you're interested in subscribing, you can visit StacyHawkinsAdams.com.
What'd you say your name meant?
Of the springtime.
Of spring.
Stacy of Spring is here for us today. There's much more in store for you to enjoy when Virginia This Morning returns after a quick break.